Alex, and I'm so excited to be back today with another video. Since we're in the habit of spring cleaning right now with this time of year and it just snowed again randomly, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay inside today and finally do the task of cleaning my beauty room and my office space. These two spaces share the same area until we do redo our upstairs, and then they will probably separate, but for now and for the last couple years since we've lived here, they have been together. This room, obviously I'm in it. The background is very girly. I like to keep this room girly. My whole house is neutral, very simple, but I like this room to be more of a place where I can express myself and the girliness things that I do love. It's a perfect mix of making corporate America exciting because I work in here for my full-time job, and then this is where I also get ready at, but it is a smaller room, a smaller space, and I don't know what it is, if it's like the computer or the lights on or I'm just in here a lot. It gets so dirty and dusty. I put off cleaning this and I like wipe it down, you know, once a week, but like it doesn't matter. It gets so gross in here. So in today's video, I took everything out of this room except for like the furniture. I took all the decor down, everything like that. I bought some new pieces. I always say if you're sick of the space in your house, go out, buy a couple new small things. You don't have to spend a ton of money and it will make it feel like a whole new space. I'm going to dust, wipe everything down. I'm going to declutter a little bit. I'm going to organize some spaces that I do have in here that need just like a refresh. Go through my vanity. I have these drawers here that have like girly dumb stuff in it that just need organized. These little containers I got. I finally framed my degrees and I hung them up. And there's two things. This mirror, I wish I filmed it, but I forgot. This mirror was not here originally. This used to be a shelf. My desk actually used to sit over here for the longest time, then I switched it to in front of the window. So I did not film Mitchell hanging the mirror, but that mirror is new, and mounting my monitors the way they are, you'll see them, is also new, but I didn't film that either. Make sure to try to insert like before pictures so you guys can see what like this used to look like. And for months and months I've been trying to find a mirror to fill this whole space, and I found this at Home Goods for like $50, so it was a good deal to me. Couldn't pass it up, and as soon as I got home I made Mitchell hang it immediately without thinking that this is a potential video I wanted to make, so I hung that without filming. We're gonna just spend the day together cleaning this room. I dread it so much just because it just gets so yucky in here. We're gonna clean it, we'll wipe it all down, we are going to decorate, declutter, all the fun stuff, and I'm really excited with how it turned out. I think it's such a cozy space in here, which is what I want because I do work in here Monday through Friday, and I do get ready in here, so any girl knows that when you're getting ready, like, just stuff goes everywhere. Like, no matter what I do, my vanity never stays clean, especially like a lot of the stuff is like my furniture is white in here. For sure, like my makeup gets everywhere. Sit down, relax with me, and let's do this room together. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, we are in my office slash beauty room. These two spaces are in the same room until further notice. More than likely until we get our upstairs done, then they will be separate, but they've been together since we moved in. So I try to keep things very girly in this room, even though it's my office. Like, this is my one little space that I can be. I feel like my whole house is like super neutral. I know my house is super neutral, and I try to keep this room a little more girly, a little more fun, like a little more personal, like to me. So I did have like, I added the wallpaper in, painted the whole room white. I'm gonna see if I have like videos or images of, I definitely do, but see if I have anything of what it looked like in here before we painted, because this room was like really scary. But I have my desk and my like wires got all messed up. I hide my laptop in like these drawers right here. Drilled a hole in the back so the wires like feed into there, and that's how I like hide everything. I do not like things showing. My monitors are mounted. This is new, this mirror, and I wish I filmed that, but this used to have like a shelf, and I know I have a before image, so maybe I'll like insert it here. I'm gonna show you guys what the room looks like, but essentially we're going to, everything's with a clean slate. I took everything down, I bought some new pieces, and just little noises. And if you hear anything in the background, you hear construction noise in the background, they're working on my street still. They were in my last video, but now this video too, so just ignore it. This room's super small. It's really good for like an office space, but it does get really, really dusty and dirty, so this has been needed to be done. So I'll just like give you guys a little tour. You walk in, and I have my tall dresser, a clothing rack, my desk, this drawers of like work stuff, of course, my vanity, the shelf so you can see the construction outside, and then wallpaper wall, and this, and then that is Mitchell's closet because I get the bedroom closet. So yeah, Mr. Attitude. But yeah, so it's a very small space, but it works for what I need it for. yeah, I'm sure you guys get the vibe. Not a big room, doesn't have too much in it. I don't know what beef he has with this vent specifically. It gets so dirty, dusty, especially I'm getting ready in here and I work in here. So it's just like, I don't know. My last house was like this too. I don't know what it is. If it's like the computer running and it's a small space that it just gets extra dusty. No idea. But we are going to clean this, dust everything, clean everything. Then we will bring items back in. I'm going to try to declutter some of this stuff and yeah, we'll kind of just like bring the space together. So let's get started. No. Corey has such beef with the duster. I don't know why. Like, he's ready to... Yeah. But we're cleaning. We're cleaning today. Okay guys, we're starting out with this area of my dresser and this mirror. Again, it is so dusty and just has like hair and gross dust on it. So we're gonna clean it off, make it feel fresh and new so it's a blank slate to decorate on. I love my dressers so much, but I will say a downside is the way the handles are. The handles collect dust on the inside of them, so I have to clean those out often. I was so excited when I found this lamp on clearance for $30 at HomeGoods. It's a huge lamp, very nicely made, and it was originally $79.99, so I found it on super clearance. Honestly, I was bummed there wasn't two of them because I would have bought two for sure. Next to my local HomeGoods is a Kirkland, so I always go to both stores together. And I went back to their clearance and I found these hurricane candle holders. I think that's what they're called. They were on super clearance. I think I got all three for less than $20 total. I was so excited to find them and I think they're perfect for the space. Over the last few months when I've been shopping for decor, I'm trying to find larger pieces because I want my house to feel less cluttered, and I feel like sometimes too much small decor can easily look like clutter. So I've been trying to like pull back in that and really think about the pieces I'm buying. But in a room like this, sometimes clutter is inevitable because there are things that you need every day. I bought this floral tray a few years back from Marshall's to hold my perfumes, and I definitely have a ton of them. So some things you can't help that may look cluttered, but that's life. You want these things. It's not all about decor every time. With that being said though, that leads me to the question to ask you guys, what is your everyday perfume? What is your go-to perfume? Because for me, Viva La Juicy, I've been wearing that since high school and it is still a go-to of mine. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite perfume is. I don't know about you guys, but I am always like quarterly doing a whole vanity clean out for multiple reasons. The makeup gets messy, and I feel like this is a place that just gets messy because sometimes you're rushing, throw things in the drawer, and you accumulate too many things. But as I've gotten older, I've grown to have specific makeup pieces that I love, and I'm very picky about things, so I don't overbuy like I used to when I was younger because it was more fun to do that. Now I wear a certain foundation, a certain mascara, a certain face powder, certain bronzer, things like that, so it's easier to have less and
and it does stay cleaner, but I don't think anyone will ever just like not have a messy vanity in some sense. We're moving on to these shelves. When I first moved in, I put the peel and stick floral wallpaper up and I had extra left over, so I decided to put them in the shelves to break up so much white in this room. I'm adding in a vase that I painted on a girl's night and a picture, of course, when he was just a baby. And then in the shelf above, I'm adding in some books that I have. You guys know I'm a Kindle girly now, but Pauline Hoover was who got me back onto reading. Reminders of Him, a new movie out. This book was so good, I cried my eyes out in the best way possible. And then I wanted to share, my friend created a book of poems that captures grief in the most honest, gut-wrenching form. She has it selling on Amazon. I'm going to put a link in my description if you want to check it out. Honestly, it's vulnerable, it's stunning, and it's definitely worth a read for anyone who's gone through grief at all. And then finally, after years of having these degrees, I finally framed them and put them up on the shelves. I think it gives a perfect office look because you might as well hang up those accomplishments. And I think the frames are aesthetic and cute, so perfect for the space. And then on this side of the shelves, I'm adding in a few small touches, some picture frames, some more books, some floral decor. And if you do have a lot of small decor pieces, make sure you use some books to add some height to them. It'll help balance out the space. And then on top of these 3 books, I have a small picture of Mitchell when he was a little kid. I just think it's cute in this little frame. And then this little porcelain flower basket that I actually thrifted at an antique store. Thought it was cute. And then I added in my second degree to the top of this shelf, so they both kind of balance each other out. I always struggle with what to decorate on tall dressers, or actually dressers in general, especially if there's no mirror above it. I have these pictures, they're from Marshall's. I had them in my last house. They're not my fave, and I would like to get something else for this wall, but I'm not sure what to get. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. It's just like a big white wall, so maybe one big picture would be better. Maybe I need a Hobby Lobby trip and see what they have. And I've said it before, we do not like big lights around here, so I added in a little lamp and then a larger vase of florals that I got at Kirkland's, and then I added in the smaller hurricane candle holder, which matches the other 2 on my other dresser. Since I spend so much time in this room, I try to keep it super cozy with warm lighting and cozy candles. I would say that's one of the perks from working from home, is you can do these things in your little office space. And just like perfume, I also love jewelry, so I needed a jewelry box. I needed one that was practical, and this one was perfect for what I needed because I wanted to keep my earrings separate. I have a tendency to use like a jewelry dish and just start throwing things in there, as you can see. It really made me feel like I had my life together when I bought this jewelry box. So I'm just giving it a refresh and a little reorganization, which I feel like you have to do to everything because life gets busy and you just tend to throw things in there. So this is something I've put off for a while, and I'm glad I finally went through and reorganized it. Now we move over to my desk. Trust me, I think monitors are so ugly, but it did help that I mounted them. The stands that these monitors came with were so ugly. And I mentioned earlier, I hide my laptop in these drawers. We drilled a hole in the back so the wires can go through, but something got unplugged and I just like pulled things out of it, so it just needed organized for a while now. I had to take the drawer out to get to the wires, so I'm so happy to put the drawer back in. It's been a few weeks. And I don't know what caused Course to just jump up and give me a random hug. I think he knew he was on camera as he looks directly into the camera, but he's so sweet and just is my little buddy throughout the day, even though I think he just wants you guys to see how cute he is. On the windowsill, I like to add in these flowers and these lights. I think it just adds a little coziness to the office area. And then I try to keep my desk very, very plain with nothing on it. I have a simple keyboard, a simple mouse, and a few small things. This is a standing desk and I do have a walking pad, so I use that almost every single day to get some steps in. So I don't want a bunch of stuff on there moving and possibly falling, so I keep it really simple. And then I'm just running through, giving the whole room a big giant vacuum to just collect all the dust that I just dusted onto the floor. And if anyone's wondering, this rug is from Amazon. It's the same exact rugs I have in my house, just in pink form. They're super affordable and come in so many different colors. In my links, I have links to all my rugs, so I try to make it easy if you want to find any of the rugs I have in my house. And then I'm bringing in this clothing rack that I bought off Amazon. Now this rack has no actual purpose other than for it to be decor, something in the corner. I only keep like really cute clothes on it that are matching the room theme that really don't get worn that often. They're just like cuter dresses, cuter tops, but it is kind of practical because it does hold the stuff, but really I don't have it in here for any other purpose other than I like it and I think it's cute. And I also don't love my gamer looking chair, but I actually do need that when I work. When you're sitting at a desk all day, I need something that supports my back. So I tried to find something cute and I try to make it cute with this blanket on top, but it's really a gamer looking chair after all. And then I add this wicker basket into the corner. In the basket, I have my little weights that I just hide because Course likes to bark at them for whatever reason. And then we're moving into the organization of these drawers. These drawers just have a bunch of like girly junk in it, stuff that you would like to declutter and get rid of, and I already have, but these are just things that I have extras of, things for when I travel, just things I need and a place to put them. So kind of trying my best to keep it organized. And then in the second drawer, I have extra skincare, I have eye masks, lip products, chapsticks, just extra things that I have. And I think these little tray containers made everything look more organized. I keep my extra contacts in here, these mini perfume bottles, just a bunch of random girly things. I used to just throw things in this drawer, so this is so much better. Mitchell's always one to leave me notes like on my desk or somewhere that I would see to just like brighten up my day. So I do keep those notes and I've been shoving them in this drawer, but I figured I'd put it in this little jewelry box that I've had forever that my grandma got me like so many years ago. And then this drawer just has like desk supplies and like wedding stuff. And now that I have this drawer back in, I'm putting our wedding planner and our wedding binder in there, so we're just like a little organized. Anytime I clean a space or refresh a space, you have to finish off the look by lighting some candles. I don't make the rolls, so I put some new ones in these new candle holders, lit them, and I think it finished off the coziness of the entire refresh of my beauty room / office space. I think everything turned out so cozy, so cute, so girly, and I hope you guys love it just as much as I do.
Watching. And this room turned out so cute. Isn't it so girly? Like, I know I'm in my late 20s, but I'm a girly girl to my core. This is my little space of like girliness in corporate America, which traditionally I don't think anyone would have this in their office, but this is how I like to have it. My entire life I've loved to put outfits together, and I love decorating, and I love girly stuff, so this is like my one space where I get to be like really girly and cute, and I think it turned out good. Plus I got to declutter some things, got rid of some stuff, so now I have a clean office going into the new week, and I am super excited. And as silly as it is, I was so happy to finally frame my degrees. I've had those things for years now, and I've never framed them to be cute and put them up here like intentionally. So I'm excited that they're both up, part of the decor, part of the office vibe. And I'm excited with the way everything turned out, and I hope you guys are too. If you have any questions about where things are from, if I didn't go over anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Or if you have any suggestions on like how I should rearrange, move this. This room is so difficult because it is so small, and there's certain things I need in it, like my 2 dressers, my desk, my vanity. So yeah, I think it's a perfect balance of I work in here, and then I like to get ready in here, and I'm the girliest girl you'll ever meet in your life. So super excited. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comments below. I got a few on my last video, and I'm excited because I will do that in my mix forward, so stay tuned for that. If you missed it in the earlier part of the video, my name's Lex. I'm very new to YouTube, but I'm loving every bit of it. I've been in the content creator, blogging space, social media space since 2014, so I am familiar, but this is my first go at YouTube. If you like these types of videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. Your comments mean so much to me. I love feedback, so feel free to give it. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day and get this video up as soon as I can, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!